Hello, magnificent students. Happy to be seeing you again for another weekly report. In this week's report, check in on a few threads we've had going. Our lovin' cups, our mustache cup, and a fair bit on plants in this report. So first of all, I hope that you and your families are staying healthy and safe and doing okay and doing some of those things, those ABCs that we talked about last week. In fact, I've seen in the comments some of you are doing some of those. We have more dyed hair, a lot more exercise happening. That's great. Keep that going to make yourself happy and healthy. All right, the second thing that returning to this thread, the all-class reward that we've had the last few years of if everybody passes, designing a method for me to shave my facial hair into. And there were some heroic efforts put in right leading up to and right after our in-person school ended, students to improve their grades, get up to passing, and we have earned this reward. So we're gonna do it. That's my update for that on this week. And maybe next week we'll have some different options to vote on for what sort of design or style. So if you have an option you want to throw into the mix, send me an email or a comment here in Google Classroom and we'll figure out how it's gonna look. All right. Just in time for summer, I would say, with this warm weather we've been having. I also want to say that President Abraham Lincoln is going to be part of this process and helping us out too. He's had some interesting facial hair too. All right, and then on to these plants. First of all, thank you, Mrs. Sykes, for recording a new video in room 14. Just down below this, there's a link to the video that Mrs. Sykes recorded in our classroom just last week, and you'll see the progress on our plants. And in fact, a lot of them are doing really well. Some of them maybe seen better days, but a lot of them are still living and doing great. And so if you are interested, if you see your plant in there and you say, you know what, I want to have that at home, send me an email or a comment in Google Classroom so that we can arrange some way for you to get that. Now, these plants here, right, maybe you've got these in your home already. Gosh, they're getting big, look at this. And so something that we can do, like, you know, they will survive just in water indefinitely, but you may decide, you know what, I'm ready to move these up to something different. And so this one, look at that. This is ready. Pretty simple process here that all you need to do, if you've got a little bit of soil or a pot, or you can even do this outside, that you're pot with some soil. We're going to want to sort of make some room, get the roots down in there a ways, maybe take some other soil, fill in around it. All right. Push it down a little bit, and then you're going to need some sort of climbing support for this. Just find a stick outside. Hey, look at that. And it'll wind its way on up there. And if you're going to keep it in your house, maybe you just put a little tray under it like this so that when you water it, it's not going to spill all over your house. All right, and good to go. And it turns out, this is another breaking news piece, that your plants from the classroom, the bean plants that you guys grew hydroponically, they have found a home at the Port Angeles High School garden as part of the Three Sisters Gardens, where corn grows, beans just like this wrap around the corn, and squash spread out on the ground to keep the weeds from growing. And so some of the teachers, staff members, students up there are very excited for our plants to move to there. So that is coming soon from the plants from our classroom. Now, just to recap again, hope you guys are all doing well and staying healthy and safe. Secondly, if you've got any ideas on this topic or designs, send me an email or a Google Classroom comment about that. And then finally, take a look at the video that Mrs. Sykes sent, and if you want to arrange for picking up your plants as opposed to them going up to Port Angeles High School's garden, send me an email or a Google Classroom chat. So thanks again, and look forward to continuing to see the great work you guys are doing remotely. Thank you.